Is there an explanation were you given for the tech that you got?
I'll take the official questions. There wasn't an explanation for the tech that she got. I think it was pretty obvious that stuff was brewing, right? When the officials don't get control of the ball game, when they allow that stuff to happen, and it's been happening all season long. All season long. It's not just this game. It's been happening all season long. This is what happens, right? This is what happens. You've got competitive women who are the best in the world at what they do, right? And when you allow them to play physical and you allow these things to happen, they're going to compete. And they're going to have their teammates' backs. It's exactly what you expect, right, out of fierce competition. So I started talking to the officials in the first quarter, and we knew this was going to happen. You could tell it was going to happen. So they got to get control of it. They got to be better. Get control of the game is call the fouls that are actually happening on the floor, right, and consistently call the fouls that are actually happening on the floor. Okay, not just if somebody swings and misses, right, consistently call the fouls.
Coach, do you think it's something pertaining to your team, or do you think it's a league-wide issue?
Well, I've seen quite a few dust-ups in the league so far, so I think it's a league-wide issue. I mean, bad officiating is bad officiating.
And then what did you make of Sophie Cunningham's flagrant foul on JC towards the end?
It was a flagrant foul.
You think it's like defending Caitlin or defending the team, or how do you view just how it all?
I view it as a flagrant foul.
That's about the game, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys came for basketball.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
talk
seriously.
about basketball.
Yeah.
Come on now.
What do you think of just how you all were able to pull in the second half, Caitlin, and
We're
particularly?
going to the Commissioner Cup Championship.
Let's
That's
go!
pretty exciting. Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about that.
What?
So yeah, so we see that Caitlin Clark, she's like I said, she's one of the most popular players in the NBA, and that we're seeing a lot more teams really getting in at her. We don't know if they're hating or they just be as a physical because she's the most popular. So I'll go with you, Ronnie. We talk about Caitlin Clark, being the great white hope in the NBA. And a lot of teams are getting physical altercation with her. So my question to you is, do you think Caitlin Clark deserve all this pushing around because everybody at home is watching the WNBA because of her?
Yeah, Caitlin Clark she revolutionizing the game when it comes to aspect of the WNBA. She's averaging about 21 points a game, 9 assists, and I think 3 rebounds. That girl is pretty much a Steph Curry when it comes to the aspect of the WNBA. We talked about this several times. They're hating on this white girl. I don't know why they want to leave this white girl alone and just allow this girl to just play the game. I think the whole aspect that a lot of these players, when it comes to the aspect of these women basketball players, they don't like how she's pretty much the hottest thing out when it comes to the aspect of the WNBA. Is either her or Angel Reese. But right now, she is the one that's really destroying the game when it comes to the WNBA basketball. She's bringing in the crowd. She's bringing people watching the game because of her. Heck, I started loving her because the way she plays, she comes in with that aggressiveness, and she can shoot from mid-range, far range, you name it. That girl is just an all-around player. So them girls gonna hate. And people, I remember I heard this from a long time ago. A lot of women don't get jealous of each other. Nah, they jealous of that white girl. Go ahead, Kate, do your thing. She deserves everything she getting. All that deals and endorsement. Go right ahead. Go ahead, Hakeem.
This is the type of basketball we've been waiting for. WNBA wanted to be interesting. This is what interesting. We want to see fragrant flowers, elbows, people fighting for a championship, free throws, threes, technical fouls. Everything we see in the NBA, we want to see here. You want us to be interested? Let's see this. Let's see the type of sportsmanship we're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people don't know, but I'll be seeing this, ever since she was in college. Caitlin Clark is a trash talker. She talks a lot her trash because her game backs it up. And that's why you can see some women has a problem with Caitlin Clark because she talks a lot of trash and they can be getting into her head and there'll be some pushing and shoving. We saw this with the Connecticut Suns. We saw this with Brittany Griner a couple weeks ago when she was playing against the Atlanta Dreams. And, we allegedly see her say that, she got mad at Caitlin Clark. She said on the bench that she's a effing white girl, something like that. Allegedly, she says she didn't say it, but we saw it on the camera and everything. Also, her and Angela Reese, they getting at it and everything. So, and I think Kevin Clark, she has a little bit of arrogance in her as well, which, you see a lot of great players like a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, they have some type of arrogancy towards them because they are so great. And that's what Caitlin Clark is and everything. So, and this makes it interesting. That's why we're talking about it, like I said, I can't wait to Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese go at it again. I can't wait till the Connecticut Suns and the Indiana Fever go at it again because it's a little bit bad blood. And to me, it's just like we just seen some good WNBA basketball. And to me, like we're seeing this in a couple months. Hopefully, we'll have some really good playoff physical games when it comes to the WNBA in the playoffs. So Caitlin Clark, she's doing her thing. She might get some MVP nods this year because because the way she's playing the game, and she's going to be talking more about her. So more we talk about WNBA, good publicity to the WNBA. So it's all good over here.
Yeah, that's always bringing great publicity and all that, more audience to the WNBA because people are starting to watch it more and more, especially now because basketball is about to be over with, the man basketball, the NBA. So a lot of people are going to tune in to watch the WNBA and also the Big Three too. That's another thing that's about to kick up over the summer. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that